Have you ever felt that quiet ache when your little one reaches out for connection and life pulls you in a dozen directions, leaving you wondering if you're truly laying the groundwork for their future? Imagine those early mornings when your toddler clings to your leg as you try to get everyone out the door. It's not just a delay, it's a moment that tugs at your heart, reminding you how deeply they rely on you. You might feel a pang of frustration mixed with love, questioning if you're doing enough to help them grow strong inside. But here's the reassurance. You're not alone in this, and small shifts in how you connect can create lasting strength in them. It's possible to nurture their inner world without adding more to your plate, turning everyday exchanges into bridges that support their emotional growth. Let's explore the first principle: fostering responsive bonds through attentive presence. This insight centers on how tuning into your child's cues builds trust and sparks their curiosity. Picture a quiet afternoon when your young child gazes at a bird outside the window, their eyes wide with wonder. They might not have words yet, but that look is an invitation. Instead of rushing past it, pause and share the moment. Mirror their excitement with a gentle smile or a soft comment about the bird's colors. Children reach out like this because they're wired to seek connection. It's how they feel seen and secure. By responding with warmth, you show them the world is responsive, helping them learn that their feelings matter. Over time, this teaches them emotional confidence, knowing they can explore without fear. Now, consider the second principle: encouraging self-directed discovery in safe spaces. This is about letting your child lead their explorations, which naturally cultivates problem-solving and resilience. Think of playtime in the living room, where your toddler arranges cushions into a makeshift fort. They're not just rearranging, they're testing limits, figuring out what holds steady. Their small hands push and pull, and when part of it tumbles, a frown might crease their face. Resist the instinct to rebuild it perfectly. Instead, sit nearby and offer quiet encouragement if they glance your way. Kids dive into these activities driven by innate curiosity, a drive to understand their surroundings. Your role? Provide the space without directing, allowing them to experience small setbacks. Through this, they absorb that persistence pays off, building an inner strength that turns challenges into opportunities for growth. Moving to the third principle: celebrating process over perfection in their efforts. Here, the focus is on valuing how they try, which nurtures a growth mindset and self-motivation. Envision sibling play in the backyard, where your child attempts to share a toy but struggles with the give and take. They might hesitate, then extend it tentatively. Rather than labeling them as good or kind, acknowledge the try. You thought about that and decided to share. It shows how caring you are. Children behave this way out of a budding sense of fairness, but they need guidance to see their actions as choices. By highlighting effort, you help them internalize that growth comes from doing, not just being. This emotional lesson empowers them to embrace new tries, fostering a quiet pride in their own progress. The fourth principle revolves around creating rhythms that anchor their days. This insight emphasizes how steady patterns reduce overwhelm and promote calm. Recall those evenings when bath time turns chaotic, with your little one resisting the transition from play to wind down. It's their way of holding on to the day's energy, not defiance. Introduce gentle cues like a favorite song signaling the start, maintaining the flow each night. When parents respond with consistency, it signals predictability, easing the child's inner turmoil. They learn that routines are safe harbors, teaching them to navigate changes with less anxiety and more emotional balance. For the fifth principle: embracing shared calm during emotional waves. This is key to helping them regulate feelings through your steady presence. Imagine a moment at the park when your child trips and bursts into tears, overwhelmed by the sting and surprise. Their reaction stems from big emotions flooding a small body, needing an anchor. Kneel beside them, breathe steadily, and softly name the feeling. That hurt, didn't it? I'm right here. Avoid quick fixes. Your composure becomes their guide. Over repeated times, they grasp that feelings ebb and flow, learning self-soothing from your model, which deepens their emotional toolkit for life's ups and downs. The sixth principle highlights weaving empathy into daily guidance. It's about understanding their perspective to build mutual respect. During mealtime, Suppose your toddler pushes away a new food, crossing arms in protest. This isn't just pickiness, it's caution toward the unfamiliar. Respond by validating. It looks different, and that's okay to feel unsure. Then, invite a tiny taste without pressure. Parents can shift by seeing through their child's eyes, turning potential conflicts into connections. This teaches kids that their views are heard, encouraging open communication and emotional security in relationships. Finally, the seventh principle: nurturing patience in yourself as a foundation for theirs. This insight reminds us that your inner calm ripples outward. Consider those hurried drop-offs at daycare, where goodbyes stretch with hugs and questions. Your child senses your rush, mirroring it with clinginess. Take a breath, allow the extra minute, and part with a warm ritual like a special wave. They act this way seeking reassurance in separations. By modeling patience, you demonstrate that time together matters, helping them build trust in reunions and emotional independence. Now, let's address those quiet worries that might surface as you reflect on these principles. You may wonder, am I overlooking their needs if I don't jump in every time? Rest easy. Being present doesn't mean constant intervention. It means offering a steady base they can return to, which actually empowers them more. Or perhaps, does this make me seem too firm? Not at all. Boundaries wrapped in warmth show love, not rigidity, helping them feel protected. And if you're thinking, what if things escalate before they improve? Remember, small changes take time, like seeds growing roots. Patience here reassures that progress unfolds gently, without forcing. As you weave these principles into your family's rhythm, you're crafting a bond that endures beyond these early years. It's about connection that feels like home, where control gives way to understanding. Today, try noticing one small cue from your child, a glance, a sigh, and respond with simple presence. In that, you'll both find a deeper sense of peace.